Good morning, my dear student. Next part, same chapter, chapter 8, and the name of the chapter is the motion, and topic means subpart of this chapter, equation of motion by the graphical method. Equation of motion. Equation of motion for linear motion. Suppose you know it, S equal to Vt, V equal to U plus At, S equal to Ut plus half At square, V square equal to U square plus 2As. So notation, you know the usual meaning. S means distance, V means average velocity, and T means time. Here also velocity means final velocity, V means, U means initial velocity, A means acceleration, T means time. S means distance, so you know it, the notation. So those are the equation of motion for the straight line. Okay, means linear motion. When the object is rectilinear, means linear motion. You can prove it with the help of a mathematical, but your syllabus, you must be prove it with the help of the graphical method. Suppose, you know it from your definition, acceleration equal to V minus U by T. You cross multiply it. Okay. This is the method. It is also the correct. But your syllabus, according to your syllabus, this is the graphical method. Okay. You cannot prove it with the help of the mathematical. So, with the help of the graph, you see how it will be clear. You draw the graph first. This is the time axis, and that is the velocity represented by the V. Okay. Suppose this line and this and that line means from this figure and that figure, you must be clear, both are the same nature, but you see the objects start from at rest, that means the initial velocity is 0. Objects start from a finite velocity, that means initial velocity is there. Am I clear? Initial velocity is there. So, how can we derive the equation of motion with the help of the graphical method? First, you consider this from this graph. You consider a point on that line. Suppose the vertex of this point is T, V, because this is the time and that is the velocity. You draw a perpendicular line on the x-axis. Okay? Suppose this is the Q. According to your coordinate geometry, this is the T and that is the V. Next line. you draw parallel to the x-axis, parallel with the x-axis, passing through the point A. This line represents the uniform velocity, that means acceleration 0. Uniform velocity, acceleration 0. Suppose that is the point R. Okay? So if the initial velocity of that object OA equal to u, then QR also u. Then PR equal to V minus u. Am I clear? Again I repeat it. You check it the diagram. X and y axis. You consider the time along the x-axis and velocity along the y-axis. A line passing from the origin or any point on the y-axis. If you consider the line start from the a certain point distance from the y-axis and along this direction, that means the AB line. AB line is straight, so this line represents the uniform acceleration. Uniform acceleration, but starting from initial velocity. That line also the uniform acceleration starting from the object is at rest. Am I clear? You consider a point on the line AB, that point is P, the coordinate of this point is T, V. A perpendicular line drawn on the x-axis, that is PQ, according to your coordinate geometry, OQ equal to T and PQ equal to V. Next, you draw the line AC parallel to the x-axis. This line represents the uniform velocity, that means the acceleration is 0. If this distance, that means the velocity of that object is u, and that also the velocity of that object u. The rest of the part PR equal to V minus u. This is the explanation of the graph. Now, acceleration. Acceleration A equal to slope of the line. Slope of the line AB. But you remember it, this is not in your syllabus. Slope, what is the meaning of the slope of the line? When you are in class 10 or the 11, then you know it. Slope means this line makes an angle positive x-axis. That means anti-clockwise from the x-axis. If you consider this angle is theta, that angle also be the theta. Tan theta is the slope of the line. Class 10th, you also know what is the meaning of tan theta. So that is not in your syllabus. You only remember it. The slope of the line means the height of the triangle and the base of the triangle. Means height by base of that triangle. Height by base means PR by AR. Height by base of that triangle means APR triangle. Okay? PR by AR. What is the value of PR? What is the value of AR? This is the mathematical expression, means, with the help of the graphical expression, you can prove it. V equal to U plus AT. V equal to U plus AT. Okay. So you first write it, the explanation of the graph, and then you write it this part. And after this, you also try to solve the equation S equal to ut plus half at square. How can we derive it? Same as it is up to this portion. Next part is this. S means distance. Distance traveled by the subject after the time t. Distance traveled by the subject after the time t, that is equal to S, that is equal to area of rectangle OAPQ. Again I repeat it. S means the distance. Distance traveled by this object after the time t, that is you represent by the letter S, equal to area of the rectangle OAPQ. That means area of quadrant rectangle now. Area of quadrant QUAD, quadrilateral OAPQ. Area of rectangle OARQ plus area of triangle APR. Again I repeat it. S equal to area of the quadrilateral. Quadrilateral means OAPQ. This is not the rectangle. So you see again the area of the quadrilateral OAPQ. Next line, area of the rectangle OARQ plus area of the triangle APR. Area of the rectangle means length into breadth, that means OA into OQ plus half into base into height AR into PR. So OA equal to U, OQ equal to T plus half into AR means T, PR means V minus U. S equal to UT plus half T into V minus U. V minus U equal to AT. S equal to UT plus half AT square. Clear? Yes or no? So you check it. This is the equation for a rectilinear motion, linear motion. S equal to UT plus half AT square. With the help of the graph, you can easily prove it. Suppose from this line, if you see in your question paper, prove that S equal to half AT square. Is equal to half AT square means with the help of this graph you can prove it is equal to half AT square, because the U is 0, that means the object start from at rest. So that time you draw this line and just area of this triangle. Area of this triangle means this part means half equal to S equal to half AT square. Last part, you check it. V square equal to U square plus 2AS. How can we prove it? With the help of that graph. Up to this portion is common. Next you find out it. The distance traveled by this object after the time t, S equal to distance traveled by this object after time t, represented by the letter S, equal to area of trapezium OAPQ. What is the formula of area of the trapezium? From your geometry you know it. Half into sum of the parallel sides into perpendicular distance between the two parallel sides. That means OQ. half into OA means U, PQ means V, T. T means, what is the value of T? T equal to, from this equation you see it, T equal to V minus U by A, V minus U by A. So that value will be V square minus U square by 2A. So you cross multiply it. V square minus U square equal to 2AS. V square equal to U square plus 2AS. So those are the derivation. According to your syllabus, you must be try to clear it. And first you draw the diagram with the help of the pencil and scale and choose the variables. Two variables are here, velocity and time, whose axis is velocity and whose axis is time, and then you draw the diagram. Both are the correct, but when the object start from rest, you draw this. When the object start from initial velocity, you draw this. When you derive the equation with the help of this graph, if you see in your question paper this type of questions are there, then you draw this type of graph. Thank you, my dear student.